It was late at night when I received notification from the Alliance for Community Media. The submission period to be considered for the coveted Overall Excellence Award was open. I headed back to the office to access the files. I arrived at the office just before the weather turned foul. I searched through a book to locate the file cabinet in which the material was stored. I needed to assemble the evidence to make my case. A quick visit to my typewriter to compile a list, then a trip to the file cabinet to retrieve the evidence. Public access. Members not only produce programs, but also assist with Access Center productions.
Everyone here at Interfaith Social Services, we are so excited with all the members of the community that came out today. This event raises funds for our mental health counseling center, but really it's about getting people to talk about stopping the stigma of mental illness and addiction.
Well, this is great to get everybody back together again, back into the Stop the Stigma road race. I've been a friend and partner with Interfaith Social Services for a long time, and now that I'm sheriff, we've engaged our nonprofit communities, and Interfaith is one of the focal points of us. So we put 16 runners on the team this year. We had 16 great runs, and very happy about it. I am not a runner, so I was here cheering on my team.
Built up neckline, anywhere you enter, you are going to create some momentum.
Right,
with
I
the
know.
print.
We always think that sexy has to be low cut and not, that's very chic.
Our mantra here is sexy without being vulgar.
Yes, well, that's
sexy,
good.
enhancing femininity.
Yeah.
Sexy, celebrating femininity. Yes, that's what this is.
My name's Sandra Morgan. I'm Lynn McCarthy, and we're filming another episode of the Greater Boston Paranormal TV. We're here at American Stonehenge, and we're going to be interviewing the owner, Dennis Stone, today, and we look forward to taking you through a tour of the site.
We're kind of in the center of the site at the sacrificial table. The stone you're looking at weighs about 9,000 pounds, and if you look at it, kind of a bell shape to the outside of it. On the top surface is a groove. It's fairly deep and fairly wide, the groove. Kind of looks rectangular, and then it comes down here to like a little runnel.
Watch out for an exciting show. Hi, what brings you out here today?
Oh, I'm so concerned about the Nazis moving in when they were here last week.
Right.
It was very upsetting to me. I had no idea that was happening, so I couldn't be there last week, but I made sure to be here this week.
So they're mad at men reading story time, right?
Yes.
Like the drag queens.
The drag queens.
So why do you think they're so mad and they're hateful?
They're distrustful of gay community and anything that is not their way. They just hate a lot of people that don't feel their way.
Fasting and prayers are not a matter of choice. We are told by the Lord Himself to fast and pray. And during Lent, we are encouraged, we are urged, especially as Christians, to fast, and as Catholic to fast about 40 days, and to deny ourselves of food just for the sake of being closer to God.
I played in 3 games, as a varsity player, and we had 2 brutal losses, sophomore, junior year. Obviously, you guys got the better of us in '97, but in '98 we came out and got the W. So we won 21-6, and as you mentioned, I had a lot of help. Guys like Chris Brogoli, Adam Tiro, a lot of underclassmen. Guys like Pat Brogoli was a freshman, had an incredible game.
We will now unveil the chair. The inscription on the chair reads, Chair of Honor for Prisoners of War Missing in Action. This unoccupied chair is in honor of the brave American service members who sacrificed while serving our country and who were prisoners of war or are missing in action.
If you get the ball, go right down with it. That time Hudak along the sideline got right out of bounds. So North starts with good field position at the 35, John.
All right, Baker under center, looking to pass. It has Grant Murphy, and it's caught. Murphy off to the races, and he evades the tackle. He'll go all the way. Grant Murphy, 10-5, touchdown. A great job there by Grant Murphy. He outraced the defender and goes all the way for the touchdown.
Wow. You got to watch this replay here. Terrific pass by Baker. Baker under pressure there. He waits for Murphy, hits Murphy in stride. Watch him evade this tackle. Great individual effort by Grant Murphy. And there's a memory for a senior right there. Terrific.
Off balance three, no good by King. Rebounded by North. Taylor comes down with it. Hoping to win. Another great look there. And Dylan Clifford just does get it in, but it still counts for two. 10-9. Walpole on top. Another three, and it's good. Tommy Gaba. Jack Taylor, strong take there. Back-to-back strong takes for North Quincy.
And look at what we have here. Fire dancer.
Wow, yes.
I would not try this at home. I think this is amazing.
This is for professionals only.
Yes. Wow. That's amazing.
And the crowd loves her.
Yeah, that's talent. Yeah, that's quite mesmerizing. We're just watching her. Yes, she's doing a great job.
Our next band coming into view, first time ever appearing here in the Quincy Parade. This is the Leominster High School Marching Band.
Oh, their first time.
First time.
Wonderful.
They are the Marching Blue Devils.
All right.
It's kind of a popular band name, actually.
Yes.
Blue Devils, yep. They sound great. They look great.
They do. They do.
So, and they have competed as well in other competitions around the state.
They have.
The Massachusetts Instrumental and Choral Conductors Association Marching Band Festival.
All right.
And they won a silver medal back in October.
Oh, wonderful.
Right here in Quincy.
Oh, and so this isn't their first trip to the city.
Correct. They were here at Veterans Stadium, just over our shoulder here, competing back in October, but first time in the Christmas parade.
Wonderful.
Hopefully not the last.
No, they're really entertaining.
All the way from Leominster out to Western Mass, all the Worcester area.
And it's really enjoyable when you hear them playing the Christmas tunes.
Absolutely. Need a little Christmas.
Yes.
We will get some fire safety tips from Lorraine Carley. She's here from the National Fire Protection Association right here in Quincy. First, though, as always, we take a look at the weather and the news for you. Currently in Quincy, some sunshine out there. It's very pleasant. 46 degrees, a little breezy, but highs today up around 50. The clouds will increase. It'll be a cloudy night tonight. Lows drop off to the upper 30s. That sets the stage for a gray day tomorrow. Lots of clouds around. Highs tomorrow in the mid-50s. The rain will arrive probably not till tomorrow night. Temperatures stay relatively steady in the upper 40s. Looks like it's a rainy day here on Wednesday, but it will be mild with highs Wednesday into the mid-50s, and then it clears out for Thursday with a mix of sun and clouds. Still pretty mild. Thursday's highs in the low 50s. Again, we have sunshine and 49 degrees in Quincy right now. Checking news for you today, the Quincy City Council will be setting the new property tax rates at their meeting tonight. Welcome back. It is that time of year when we are decorating, we are cooking, we are heating, and we want to be safe with all of those things. Folks at the National Fire Protection Association right here in Quincy can help us do that. Welcome Lorraine Carly back to the program. Lorraine, great to see you again.
It's great to see you. Thanks for having me. It's been a while since we've been able to do this in person.
It has.
So really excited about that.
Yeah, we're looking forward to many more going forward as well. Perfect time of year, too, to have you come back, right?
It is a great time of year to be back.
Yeah.
As everybody says, it's the most wonderful time of the year. But from our perspective, that's true. But there's also a fire safety time of the year as well as we head into what is some of the more common months for fires.
The 2022 spring water main hydrant flushings through the month of June, 9 p.m. and 5 a.m. in the areas servicing restaurants, bars, and food establishments. The work will begin after midnight. The flushing area is West Quincy and Quincy Center. Please check the city website, quincyma.gov, for weekly scheduling of locations to be serviced. The Squantum Road Race will be held on July 2nd, 2022. The Frank Buckley Memorial Road Race starts and finishes at the Squantum Fire Station. The fee per person is kids under 10 run free. Adults will pay a fee. There are medals for kids, trophies for winners, t-shirts on a first-come basis, and all proceeds will benefit the 4th of July parade. Come join this Squantum community tradition. For more information, please email brucej.ayers, A-Y-E-R-S, @yahoo.com.
Educational access, from middle school student involvement to high school internships, all can be found here.
Defend yourself. Round one.
Hi, I'm Ash Cuniff, and my favorite cereal is Cinnamon Toast Crunch because it's crunchy.
Hi, I'm Evan Costa. My favorite cereal is Lucky Charms because, you know, he loves his Lucky Charms. He's magically delicious.
I like Cinnamon Toast Crunch because it's coated in nice cinnamon sugar and it tastes really sweet.
I like Lucky Charms because you can taste the rainbow.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
We need Arbor Day because we are destroying forests, climates, and even animals' homes. So on April 29th, we support the trees that support homes for animals that can't burrow. So if there's no trees, animals like owls, woodpeckers, and many other kinds of birds would not have homes. Trees also create various different climates, such as a tropical rainforest and a temperate forest. Arbor Day is about saving the trees to stop the world from running out of paper, resources, and oxygen. Another thing trees do is create most of our homes and birdhouses that we make, as well as pencils. In conclusion, Arbor Day is needed so that we don't run out of needed resources for the survival of humanity and other creatures, such as our pets and animals we see around the world.
Government Access, a file full of government meetings, features from city departments, interviews with local, county, and state officials, and assorted short subjects.
Mayor, you have the floor.
Good evening, Mr. President, members of the council. It is that time of year. This is my 14th budget presentation to this body. Tonight before you is our budget of $372.8 million. And there's a lot of detail in this document, and I know in the coming weeks, as the finance chairman schedules the meetings with the departments, you'll have every opportunity to ask questions. We'll certainly provide any and all information.
For Your Health is a program that, well, basically helps you to stay informed and, of course, bottom line, stay healthy. Joining me today, as in programs past, is Caitlin Pico. She is a public health nurse here in the city of Quincy. Caitlin, welcome back.
Thank you for having me, as always.
It's always a pleasure to have you. Always a lot of great information that we share, not only with the city of Quincy and the residents of Quincy, but really throughout Massachusetts and New England and beyond.
Yes, it's very exciting that this program is expanding so much.
Might have something to do with you. Today's topic is hoarding disorder, and we will start with an outline. So. Folks at home know what to expect, and I know what to expect. We will start with what is hoarding disorder, risks caused by hoarding, personal issues versus public health concern, organizations involved, and how to help individuals who hoard. It is a real issue, and it has psychological elements to it.
Yes, there is a mental health aspect to this, so there's a lot involved. It's not as simple as somebody just cleaning up. So definitely I got a lot of information off mass.gov and also from the American Psychiatric Association. So definitely look forward to going over some information.
The Senior Circuit Breaker Tax Credit. So for those folks that might not have caught that program, tell them how they could benefit.
Sure, if you're over age 65 and you meet certain guidelines regarding income and property value, you can get a tax credit from the Commonwealth up to about $1,170, I believe, at this point, for the taxes and water bill that you pay. Property taxes you pay if you own a home, but if you're a renter, you get up to, I believe, 25% of the rent and a portion of your water bill as well.
As Black History Month is celebrated, let us be aware of connections to Norfolk County. Booker T. Washington was born into slavery in 1856. He was an educator, author, and orator who during his lifetime was one of the prominent voices for African Americans in the United States.
With this evidence present, I rest my case. It's now up to you to find if the evidence presented is sufficient to support my claim.